Why men come crawling back. Oh yeah, this is going to be a painful one, so if you watch it all the way through, just be prepared. There are three reasons. One, he couldn't find anyone better out there. Two, he can't stand the idea of no longer having control over you. And the last one, he sees the value in you and actually wants to make a change. It's most likely not that one, so don't get your hopes up. Let's focus on the first one. He understands that when he goes out into his life, there's only a certain amount of women that will tolerate less than nothing. And that's you. He knows that he can disrespect you. He can breadcrumb you. He can cross your boundaries. He can mistreat you and you'll still take him back because you have no self respect. And he knows in the real world that's never going to happen with other girls. When he realizes that, he realizes it's probably best if he sticks to disrespecting you. Number two, and this one is a doozy, he can't stand the idea of no longer having control of you. This one breaks down to what most things with men break down to. It's about ego. The idea that you would no longer break your back, literally break your back, to do whatever he needs you to do, whenever he needs you to do it, makes him feel like he's no longer the man. And sometimes he wants to be reminded that he's the man. That if he really, really wanted to, he could tighten his grip around you and take you wherever he wants to take you.
Men always come back. There's a very easy way to explain this. Before women break up, they think about it for months, maybe even years sometimes. Women are very good at getting in touch with their own emotions. They will analyze every little feeling they have about the situation. But a man very often doesn't realize why he actually feels a certain way. If you ask your man, why is it actually that you love me? He will probably tell you, well, just because. And therefore, when a man breaks up with a woman, his decision is very often based on an impulse. He might have created a fantasy about another woman he met and he fell for instantly. And he conveniently forgot that everybody in the beginning is nice and sweet and charming. But then he got to spend time with her and he got to know her and he realized that she's not better than you. And the only reason he's not coming back yet is that he's too proud to tell you that he made a mistake. And unless you're a psychopath, it doesn't really matter what the reason is for the breakup. The point is that men very often take decisions that they believe in that moment will give them an easier life. But then when they actually live that life, they realize that the problems are not gone. They're just different.
Why is he back? Is he back because he loves me? If you ever find yourself in this situation where a guy ghosted you or told you that he is not interested in you, and after a while he is back telling you sweet nothings, here are three reasons why he might be back. The first reason is he has gone to the streets, tried his luck, and it didn't end well. Now he's going through his past ex-girlfriends, his past flings, to see if there is someone who can accommodate him for the time being, someone who can be a temporary convenience while he looks for the next thing. 2, you guys really had great intimacy. He misses you and he wants to come back and have some more. 3, which is what most ladies assume he's there for, but it happens in very rare cases. He has gone out there, he has tried his luck, and he has realized that he really lost a gem. He has realized that he lost a good woman, and he wants her back. But this happens very rarely. The next time a guy comes back after ghosting you or telling you that he's not interested, do not assume he's there for the right reasons, because there is always a 66.6% chance that he's there for all the bad reasons. Let him show you why he is there, and do not assume anything.
Why men are always coming back. So if you've broken up with a guy or he rejected you, it didn't end up continuing, but yet he still comes back into your world, he's sending you texts, he's asking you to hang out. Why is that happening? Well, it's probably happening because he doesn't want to lose influence over you. So some guys, even though they felt like the relationship wasn't really what they wanted or they weren't ready for a relationship, they'll pull back, but secretly they're still hoping that they're going to have some influence over you, whether they want to have a friends with benefits connection, they want to have you in their world, they may want to sabotage you from dating other guys, seeing other guys, but yet they're not willing to commit. That's a sign and a reason why guys will often come back. So you want to be very careful of that. Be aware, cut it out, and move on if that's the case. Now, if you'd like to discover a powerful psychological trigger to make any man really desire you, click on my bio, follow us, and click on the link in there to get that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about why do men always come back. If you ever had a guy leave only for him to suddenly reappear weeks, months, or even years later, you're not alone. In today's video, we'll be breaking down the reasons behind all these frustrating common behaviors. So make sure you hit the right button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm just here to share my true sense, okay? One of the main reasons men tend to come back is that they realize the grass is not always greener on the other side. Many guys leave a relationship thinking they can do better, that maybe there's someone else out there who will make them happier. But once they're out there, they often realize that what they had wasn't so bad after all. They remember the good times, the connection you had, and more importantly, they start to miss the comfort and stability of the relationship. Suddenly, what they left behind doesn't seem to replaceable, and that's when they come knocking on your door again. Let's be real for a second. Some men come back because they miss the way you made them feel about themselves. Whether they were with you, they probably felt admired, appreciated, and cared for. Losing that can be a blow to their ego. They might not even miss you for who you are as a person, but rather how you made them feel. This is why it's important to recognize whether someone truly values you or if they are just using you to feel better about themselves. Familiarity is a powerful thing. Humans are creatures of habit, and relationships often provide a sense of comfort and routine. After ending things, a guy might find it hard to adjust to being alone or to getting to know someone new. When things get tough or lonely, it's easy for him to want to return to what's familiar. You already know his quirks, his flaws, and his needs, and there's a comfort that for him. That's why he might come back. It's easier than starting fresh with someone else. Another reason men come back is the fear of regret. After some time away, they start to reflect and wonder if they made the right decision by leaving. Maybe they're watching you move on, thriving in your life, and they are thinking, "What if I made a huge mistake?" This sense of uncertainty and fear of missing out on what you could have had together can drive a man to come back, hoping to reverse the damage before it's too late. Sometimes it's all about emotional convenience. If a man is not finding what he's looking for out there, whether it's emotional support, attention, or even intimacy, he might come back because it's easier than seeking those things from someone else or someone new. You become his safe back option, which, by the way, is not a compliment. If someone only returns when things are not going well for them anywhere else, it's not because they had some grand revelation about you, it's about their own needs. So, why do men always come back? It usually has more to do with them than it does with you. But most the important takeaway here is that you don't have to let them back into your life. Ask yourself, is this person returning because they truly value you, or they are just seeking comfort, an ego boost, or something familiar? Knowing your worth means being selective about who you allow back into your world. Remember, you're not someone's second choice. You deserve someone who makes you a priority. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe for more relationship content, and I'll see you in my next video. Yeah, so if you ever had someone who returned, I just want to let you know that I also had someone who just returned. Okay, after some months of the breakup, they came to me and say they couldn't find anyone. Okay, they they said, you're so different and all that, and you know all these things which men say. um so when this person came, I just realized that they're just coming for their own benefit. It's not like they truly love me. They just miss the way maybe I made them feel, or um they just wanted my company at that moment. It was just for selfish reasons. So I knew that this person is not coming with good intentions. So I had to unfriend, like I told him. We can't be together because I'm not ready for this. It ended. You're supposed to look for someone else, these things. Because I was on a late, guys. How can you go and just come back like that? And you expect me to take you back? No. We are not doing that. That's a thing. Yeah, so I think we should also stand to our words and always trust your gut. How do you feel about that person? Trust what your gut feeling is telling you. Whatever your gut feeling is telling you, just that's the thing there. So be on alert. If your gut feeling saying no, go for no. Okay, but always when someone comes back, it should be a no, because you don't know if they're coming with pure intentions or they're just coming for their selfish reasons. Okay, so I think a lot of people have been experiencing this, where someone is gone and they're here back. So I don't know if you guys you ever experienced that. Kindly leave a comment section. Okay, how what happened when they came back? What did they tell you? And how did you handle the situations? Did you get back or what? Okay, so leave the comments. Bye.